We eat every single day, right? But how often do we actually stop and think about the incredible story that unfolds inside our bodies from the very first bite? Well, today we're going to do just that. We're pulling back the curtain to see what's really going on in there.
It seems like such a simple question, doesn't it? But the answer? Wow. It reveals two dramatically different journeys. One path is all about cooperation and energy. And the other? Well, that one's about struggle and chaos. And it all boils down to the choice you make.
But here's the thing. The story of our internal world doesn't just kick off with food. Nope. It actually starts with how we prepare for it. Think of this as the gentle wake-up call for your entire system.
Seriously, that's it. No magic pill, no complicated routine, just warm water. See, cold water can kind of shock the system, but warm water, it gently stimulates your digestive tract, gets the blood flowing, and just helps clear your head. It's the perfect, harmonious way to prep your body for the day ahead.
Okay, so with our system prepped and ready to go, let's follow the path of a healthy choice. We're going to track what happens when something truly nourishing enters the body.
So, from the very first bite, this process called peristalsis kicks in. It sounds complicated, but just picture these gentle, wave-like muscle contractions that guide the food down the esophagus. It's a surprisingly calm and super efficient journey. Once it reaches the stomach, powerful acids begin the real breakdown, getting ready to unlock all that good energy inside.
But that physical journey, that's only half the story. The real magic happens on a microscopic level. It's an absolutely amazing biological chain reaction.
It's so easy to forget that this simple act triggers a massive, coordinated effort inside our bodies. A whole cascade of biological signals gets fired off, all from just one piece of fruit. It's pretty wild when you think about it. And here is the payoff. Your blood absorbs that vitamin C to quietly boost your immune system. The fiber becomes food for your good gut bacteria, while those natural antioxidants get to work repairing tiny bits of damage all over your cells. And all the while, vitamin K is helping your heart and circulation. So your body isn't just processing food, it's actively using it as a toolkit for maintenance and repair.
Okay, and this is where our story takes a very sharp turn. Because what happens when the choice isn't a piece of fruit? What happens when it's something else entirely? So now, let's follow the journey of our story's other main character, the fast food burger. And as you're about to see, this is a completely different kind of tale.
Remember that harmonious journey the fruit took? Yeah, this is not that. This story is one of immediate chaos. Within minutes of the first bite, the body is thrown into full-on damage control mode.
Instead of that smooth, cooperative process, the body is now forced onto the defensive. It's no longer about absorbing nutrients, it's all about managing the attack.
Within minutes, your stomach has to produce a flood of acid just to try and break down the heavy fats, and that's what leads to swelling and gas. The preservatives and lack of fiber, they are toxic to your good gut bacteria, the very same allies the apple was feeding. This internal war demands so much energy that your brain feels it too, leaving you tired and foggy. All of that from one burger.
And when you put it side by side like this, it's just so clear. One bite can feed your allies, your good bacteria, or it can kill them. It can provide clean energy or leave you in a fog. It can repair your cells or force your body into a state of internal struggle. Two completely opposite outcomes from one simple choice.
And it's not just about solid food either. Sometimes the fastest and most dramatic reactions come from what we drink. Let's look at the rapid-fire impact of a single sip of cola.
The second it hits your stomach, boom, sugar floods your bloodstream. Your body kind of panics and fires off a ton of insulin to manage the spike. In your brain, dopamine lights up. That's that brief rush you feel. But that buzz fades in minutes, leaving the internal effects to linger much, much longer.
So we've seen two stories, one of harmony and one of attack. And the most powerful part of all of this? The choice between them is yours.
And really, this is the takeaway. You are the author of this internal story. With every meal, every snack, every drink, you're writing the next chapter, one of health and cooperation, or one of struggle and strain. Your body is constantly reacting, running millions of these tiny internal processes every single day. So the question isn't whether a story is being told inside you, it's which story you will choose to write. What will it be?